the tragic tale of Sheikh Mohammed's son, who died at 33. This is what happened. How does a young prince, once destined to rule, suddenly vanish from public life and die at just 33? Sheikh Rashid bin Mohammed seemed to have it all: wealth, power, and a bright future in one of the world's most influential royal families. But behind the scenes, whispers of scandal, drug abuse, and family conflicts told a different story. Was his death really just a tragic heart attack, or is there more to the mystery? Well, let's dive into the untold truth behind Sheikh Rashid's shocking and untimely death. Rashid bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, born in November 1981, was the eldest son of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the powerful ruler of Dubai, and Sheikha Hind bint Maktoum. From the start, his life seemed destined for greatness. Raised with all the privileges and responsibilities of royalty, his education began at Rashid School for Boys, one of the top institutions in Dubai. But his ambitions took him far beyond the UAE. He later went on to study at the prestigious Sandhurst Military Academy in the UK, known for training elite officers. After graduating in 2002, Rashid returned home to Dubai, where he quickly stepped into the spotlight. He wasn't just content with the typical royal duties. He launched several successful businesses, including the United Holdings Group Dubai, an investment group with interests spanning multiple industries. And like his father and brothers, Sheikh Rashid had a deep passion for horses. He even set up his own racing stable, Zabil Racing International, where his personal fortune of around $1.9 billion gave him the means to make a major impact in the sport. His stable quickly rose to prominence, boasting an impressive 428 winners. But while he thrived in the world of horse racing, his public roles remained more symbolic, serving as president of the Dubai Cultural and Sports Club, a brief stint as president of the UAE National Olympic Committee, and working with Dubai Cares, a charity focused on child education. It was on horseback that he found his greatest personal success. In 2006, he won individual gold in the 120 kilometers endurance ride at the Asian Games in Qatar, becoming a national sports hero. His passion for horses took him around the globe, competing in races and growing Zabil Racing into a respected name in Dubai's stables. And beyond horses, he even played football back home, with many saying he was a loyal Manchester United fan. But despite these achievements, something changed after his shining moment in 2006. Rashid suddenly withdrew from the public eye, and in 2008, he was quietly stripped of his title as Crown Prince. His disappearance from the spotlight left many wondering what had really happened behind the scenes. In an interesting twist, another brother, Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, then 31, was appointed deputy ruler of Dubai at the same time that Hamdan was named Crown Prince. Why this shift in power happened is still shrouded in mystery. The official line was that Hamdan was simply better suited to the demands of leadership. But then, in 2015, tragedy struck. At just 33 years old, Sheikh Rashid was laid to rest after reportedly suffering a heart attack at home. The news sent shockwaves across the UAE, and a 3-day mourning period was declared. Leaders and dignitaries from around the Gulf rushed to offer their condolences. Hundreds of family members and officials gathered at the Zabil Mosque in Dubai to pay their final respects to the ruler's son. In a poignant moment, Rashid's coffin, draped in the Emirati flag, was carried in by his brothers. One of the most heartfelt tributes came from his younger brother, Crown Prince Hamdan, who shared a moving message on social media. He wrote, "Today I lost a best friend and a childhood companion, my dear brother Rashid. You will be missed." Yet, even with the outpouring of grief, questions remain. How did a seemingly healthy young man, with so much promise ahead, pass away so suddenly? It's hard to imagine a more tragic end to a life that seemed destined for both incredible riches and royal power. Sheikh Rashid, a prince educated at the prestigious Sandhurst Military Academy, was once next in line to his father, Sheikh Mohammed, the man who transformed Dubai from a quiet Gulf outpost into a thriving business and tourism hub. But even for a family known for its secrets, Rashid's fall from grace was both swift and absolute. Once the face of major investment companies and businesses, Rashid quietly faded from the public eye 8 years before his death. His younger brother, Hamdan, stepped in as crown prince. Hamdan, also known as Faza, is a celebrated poet in Dubai. His verses turned into popular songs, and he's more adored by fans like a pop star than a royal. The official story was that Hamdan was better suited to handle the heavy responsibilities that came with leading Dubai. Yet, despite the reasons given, it's hard to overlook the mystery surrounding Rashid's life. With an estimated personal fortune of $1.9 billion, his sudden step back from the spotlight and removal from the line of succession left people wondering, what really happened to the prince who once had it all? Behind closed doors, a different story about Sheikh Rashid's fall from grace was making the rounds. In diplomatic circles, whispers of a darker explanation emerged. In a leaked memo sent by an American envoy to U.S. intelligence agencies, including the CIA, one of the most shocking theories circulating in Dubai's elite dinner parties came to light. The memo, dated February 2008 and released by WikiLeaks, claimed Sheikh Mohammed's eldest son, Rashid, does not play a public role in Dubai affairs. It is alleged that Rashid killed an assistant in the ruler's office, thereby forfeiting his opportunity to be heir. The name of the supposed victim was never revealed, and there was never any confirmation of such an incident. Yet, rumors persisted. Some speculated that the attack might have occurred during a fit of roid rage. There were whispers that the young prince had been struggling with drug abuse for years, including steroid use, a dangerous habit that can trigger uncontrollable roid rage when overused. Photos from this period show Rashid, once named one of Forbes' 20 hottest young royals, with the sculpted physique of a bodybuilder, fueling more speculation. The memo, written by Consul General Martin Quinn, painted a picture of a secret world that few outsiders knew about, a world of underground parties, thriving with the wealthy and powerful. Quinn described a scene thriving and throbbing, exclusive to Dubai's elite, where cocaine and hashish use were reportedly common. These high society gatherings weren't just for the rich, they were frequented by royalty, including Rashid himself. Though the truth behind these allegations remains unclear, the rumors added another layer of mystery to Rashid's already complex and tragic story. In 2011, a former aide to the Maktoum family, Ejel Mohammed Ali, made shocking claims during an employment tribunal in Britain. According to Meister Ali, Sheikh Rashid had recently undergone drug rehabilitation, battling a serious addiction. He alleged that instead of handling a heavy workload, Rashid was struggling with substance abuse, which had grown so severe that his family had sent him to rehab in 2009 out of frustration and concern. The Maktoum family, however, denied all the allegations and ultimately won the case through their lawyers. But that wasn't the end of the accusations. Another former aide, Olatunji Falaye, also testified on behalf of Mr. Ali, painting a disturbing picture of life behind the palace walls. He claimed that staff operated in a climate of fear where racial abuse was rampant. Falaye stated he was repeatedly called a black slave and that his Christian faith was insulted, with his colleagues telling him to convert to Islam. Perhaps the most damaging claim, however, was that Mr. Ali had been bullied, harassed, and belittled before being forced out of his job, which paid him £60,000 a year. Despite these sensational claims, the truth remains elusive. The Maktoum family continues to stand by their denial of the allegations, and Sheikh Rashid's once promising legacy now seems destined to become little more than a footnote in the history of the UAE's royal family. When you consider the controversy surrounding the ruler of Dubai, it raises a compelling question. Could Sheikh Mohammed have stripped his eldest son Rashid of his powers simply because he was unhappy with his behavior? As we all know, Sheikh Mohammed has shown in the past that even his own family is not immune to his harsh decisions. Take Princess Haya, for example. In 2019, she fled to Britain with her children, claiming she feared for her life after uncovering the dark truth about her husband's past actions. She revealed that Sheikh Mohammed had previously abducted two of his other daughters, Sheikha Latifa and Sheikha Shamsa, and forcibly brought them back to Dubai against their will. Latifa's story is particularly heartbreaking. As a teenager, she was brutally beaten for standing up to her father, and as an adult, she was essentially imprisoned and barred from leaving Dubai and placed under constant surveillance. Latifa herself has spoken out, saying she was treated like a prisoner by her own family. After Princess Haya escaped to Britain, the threats didn't stop. She received chilling messages warning her, "We can reach you anywhere," and has since spent vast amounts on security, terrified that her children might be taken back to Dubai. So now when you think about Rashid's sudden demotion and his mysterious disappearance from public life, it's hard not to wonder if his father's disapproval played a role. Sheikh Mohammed has shown time and again that he will go to extreme lengths, even with his own family, to maintain control. But no matter what the truth is regarding Rashid's rumored battles with drugs, one thing is clear: the death of a young man in his prime is a tragedy that can't be overlooked. But now that you've heard his story, what do you think really happened to the prince? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating videos like this one.